Hey guys, what's up? Shadowland's back for a very early morning commentary. I'm recording this commentary at like 4:30 in the morning. I don't know why I'm up this early. I don't know what in hell's name is doing on with me today. I don't get it. But today I have an interesting commentary for you that actually got brought about by a Facebook comment that I got, and I was like, okay, I'm going to make a commentary about this since I enjoyed the way I explained it. I really think I explained it well. I think I'd do a commentary on it. I thought I'd go over clan age restrictions. A lot of clans typically have age restrictions where they say like you have to be 16 plus or 18 plus. Some even say 25 plus. I've seen clans that have done that. One of the first original ones that did that I actually didn't get into because I wasn't old enough was Clockwork Orange. They had an 18 plus age restriction. I loved their clan, but I was only like 17 at the time and they wouldn't let me in. But anyway, I wanted to go over today why clans have age restrictions and some of the reasons that people may want higher aged people or older people in the clan. So first of all, there's maturity reasons. Now, that's just kind of the most basic reason, and they're like, oh, well, if you're not mature enough to be with the clan, then it's not going to be as fun for everyone in the clan. If you are younger than us and you won't be able to participate in a lot of the same stuff, and they don't want to deal with some of the drama that comes with being, just a younger kid. 12-year-olds do tend to cause more trouble, and that's kind of obvious. It's the whole reason Call of Duty Online kind of sucks right now. It's because it's a bunch of 12-year-olds. Next up is that there is the real stereotype of maturity, and I got actually called out on that, but I do want to point out, stereotypes become stereotypes and cliches become cliches for a reason. It's usually founded on something that was originally true, just like the whole hacker wave. People call people hackers all the time now because at one point, that actually was a very true thing. If you called someone a hacker, they probably were. Well, it's the same thing with age. If you say, oh, 12-year-olds cause drama. Now, granted, that's a stereotype. Not all 12-year-olds are going to cause drama. I'm sure there's some 12-year-olds that are very well-mannered, and actually, in some cases, more well-mannered than 18-year-olds, and even better than that, adults. We see that in today's government a lot, but the whole point is, stereotypes exist for a reason, so it's not usually a bad idea to go with them, but it's okay to make exceptions sometimes. Next up, and this is the main reason, these are the main reasons that I have an age restriction on my clan, is the demographic of the clan. The atmosphere is not for kids that are like under the age of 15. It's really not. Most of us are 17 plus, and a lot of us are in college. So, I mean, really, a lot of us don't want to be dealing with kids that are that young, and we don't want to have to moderate our conversations to help them feel better. Now, I do that for my videos because I know a lot of my viewers are younger, and I totally respect that. That's awesome. I'm glad you guys are watching, but in the clan, I really do need to have I need to be careful of that because some people don't appreciate it and it's just not fair to them. So that's part of the reason. It's not because of anything. I don't want them in the clan. I love talking with people, but I do fully recognize that not all conversations are for all age groups, so I need to moderate that and be fair to the younger audiences. And also, you'll notice, like, I don't swear in my YouTube videos hardly ever. I challenge you to find even 1 or 2 times where I've done that. Obviously, it slips out in live comms sometimes, and I can't really help that sometimes. But I try very hard to moderate that. But if you guys talk to me in game or you talk to me on TeamSpeak, I'm very, very different. I don't talk the same way. I have a different dialect even. I talk in a very different manner. I talk far less formally, and I'm not even always all the time in my head all the time, if you get what I mean there. So that's my point. I try to moderate it, and I think clans try to do the same thing sometimes. It's not always just because, oh, we don't want drama, although that can be a very valid reason. Sometimes it's actually for the better of the people that are trying to get in that are the younger audiences. And while they may not like it, we've all gone through that phase of like, oh, we want to hang out with the older kids, but we can't because we're not old enough. And it's sometimes just best to hang out with your own age group. And I'm not saying that's not always the case. As I was saying earlier, exceptions can be made, and there are some fantastic 12-year-olds that I've met. I had an admin for about 2 years named Num. At the time, he was like 12 to 13. He was one of the most mature people I'd ever met. He would never say a single negative word about anybody. Very constructive, extremely helpful with the clan, very quiet, but he was a really good guy. Good friend of mine, and I mean, I respect him for that. Now he's like 15 or 16, I think, but yeah, he was a great friend of mine, and he did a really great job with that, so I definitely respect that. So that's all I wanted to end this commentary with, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you guys in the next one, so don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Shadowlands, out.